Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
This summer, protect your eyes and your wallet with sensational savings from Quartz Optical. Trade in and save up to 35% off your purchase, plus a free eye exam. Get what you need today with no catch. Affordable payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Book your appointment today online at www.quartzoptical.com. Trade in your old glasses and save up to 35% off. Only at Quartz Optical, where the savings are sensational. Conditions apply. See in store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force says that SVG is still a safe place despite the regrettable spate of violence that we are currently experiencing. This statement came following Wednesday night's mass shooting where 5 people were fatally wounded. According to an official release from the RSVGPF, the shooting occurred at 8 p.m. in the Harbour Club area of Kingstown. The police, while expressing condolences to the relatives and friends of the deceased, encouraged those who may have information that can assist in their investigation of the matter to reach out, assuring that any information provided would be held to the strictest of confidence. The release also dispelled rumors of additional shootings taking place on the same night and called on the Vincentian public to desist from spreading false information. There is also information being circulated of other shooting incidents in St. Vincent and the Grenadines tonight. This information was checked out and found to be false. There was no shooting in Otterley Hall, Camden Park, Fairburn Pasture, or any other part in St. Vincent and the Grenadines tonight. Persons are advised to stop spreading and circulating false information, the RSVGPF stated. The release also advised the members of the public to settle their differences in a more mature, civilized, and amicable manner. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, who is currently on an official visit to Morocco, has addressed the mass shooting which took place in Kingstown on Wednesday night. The Prime Minister appealed to the community to cooperate with the police by providing them with any information that may be of use in their investigations, noting that authorities are currently following leads. We hear more from the Prime Minister.
I want to appeal to the people of St. Vincent and Grenadines, people in the communities, to assist the police with any information you may have. The police are on high alert, so too the border control officials, customs, immigration. We have certain leads, I've been advised by the police, and over the next few days, we would be able to get a better handle as to who and what are responsible for these killings. I want you to know that the government is resolved to get to the bottom of this and to continue to put the safety of our people at the top of our agenda.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. Prime Minister Gonsalves, in his brief address, extended condolences to the families of the deceased, stating that any life lost diminishes all human beings in a community. He reiterated that the authorities will get to the bottom of the matters and assured the perpetrators will be brought to justice. Still on the local scene, non-profit organization Red Root SVG Inc. has announced its upcoming training program entitled Providing Support to Vincentian Women and Girls from Vulnerable Communities to Address Gender-Based Violence. Funded by the Government of Canada through the Canada Fund for Local Initiatives, the 7-month training program commences on Tuesday, August 1st, 2023, and concludes on February 29th, 2024. The introductory self-defense program for women and girls aims to build self-confidence, enhance mental and physical preparedness, develop a support network, and protect and empower oneself in the event of gender-based violence. Interested women and girls 15 years and older can register for the training by contacting or visiting Red Root SVG Inc.'s office open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Additionally, as part of the Canada-funded project Red Root SVG Inc., will launch a public education social media campaign to raise awareness about gender based violence and provide guidance on strategies to end gender based violence in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On to news in the region. The Caribbean Development Bank, the CDB, has committed US $1.8 million to support the development of the region's creative industries. The bank's board recently approved the injection into the institution's Creative Industries Innovation Fund, a, a multi donor endowment established in 2017 to encourage innovation, job creation, and improved enterprise sustainability within the sector. According to Daniel Best, CDB's Director of Projects, we are pleased to support this initiative. Given the challenges faced by our creatives, this fund will continue to fill a prevailing void by providing resources to create an enabling environment for the sector. We anticipate support for trade and export facilitation, marketing and distribution, human resource development, and research, as well as the development of legal and policy frameworks in our 19 borrowing member countries. Globally, the creative economy is recognized as a growth sector and a meaningful contributor to gross domestic product GDP, having the capacity to spur innovation and knowledge transfer across all sectors of the economy. Dominican passport holders now need a visa to travel to and transit the United Kingdom. UK Home Secretary Suella Braverman made the announcement in a statement to the House of Commons. The visa restriction was imposed on Dominica, Honduras, Namibia, Timor Leste, and Vanuatu. In her remarks, Braverman commented, careful consideration of Dominica's and Vanuatu's operation of a citizenship by investment scheme has shown clear and evident abuse of the scheme, including the granting of citizenship to individuals known to pose a risk to the UK. The decision to impose these visa requirements has been taken solely for migration and border security reasons and is not a sign of poor relations with these countries. Any decision to change a visa regime is not taken lightly, and we keep our border and immigration system under regular review to ensure it continues to work in the UK national interest. She said arrangements are in place for nationals from these countries to apply for visas. Braverman said an exception is being made for nationals of these countries who have confirmed bookings, the travel visa free to the UK no later than August 16, 2023. Dominica joins Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Jamaica as the Caribbean countries whose passport holders need a visa to enter the UK. On the international scene, Israel will allow all United States citizens, including Palestinian Americans living in the occupied West Bank and the Gaza Strip, to enter the country in a bid to get visa free travel for Israelis to the US. The change was introduced on Thursday after US Ambassador Thomas Needs and Israeli President Isaac Herzog, who is currently visiting the US, signed a reciprocity agreement on the issue a day earlier, according to an Israeli statement. The full implementation of the program will apply to any U.S. citizen, including those with dual citizenship, American citizens of Judea and Samaria, and American residents of the Gaza Strip, the statement said. The U.S. has previously prevented Israel from joining its visa waiver program, citing its differential treatment of some U.S. citizens. U.S. officials will monitor the changes over a period of 6 weeks and make a decision about Israel's entry into the VWP by September 30th, according to U.S. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller. And finally, in sports, new Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino promised to give youth a chance as his side recorded a 5-0 win against Wrexham in North Carolina. More than 50,000 fans packed out Kinnan Stadium in sweltering conditions and were rewarded with a standout performance by 21-year-old Ian Matson, who scored the opening 2 goals playing in an attacking left wing role. Maxson stepped up, having been named in the championship team of the year last season, following a successful loan spell with title winners Burnley. Young England midfielder Conor Gallagher also scored to give Pochettino further food for thought, while new signer Christopher Nkunku added a fourth before Ben Chilwell rounded off the scoring. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz St. Vincent Limited.
This summer, protect your eyes and your wallet with sensational savings from Quartz Optical. Trade in and save up to 35% off your purchase, plus a free eye exam. Get what you need today with no catch. Affordable payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Book your appointment today online at www.quartzoptical.com. Trade in your old glasses and save up to 35% off. Only at Quartz Optical, where the savings are sensational.